Gonna search for minions, especially without the coin. You have less options to hit your mana curve. I don't think keeping Consecrate is that good. Uh-oh. Pretty slow hand. Hopefully I pick up some things to do.
Well met.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for duty.
Put this apple on your head.
Alright, now I need the Consecrate. Oh, thank God for Muster. But still, I'm just playing it into the juggler. If he has Unleash the Hounds, it's gonna get really ugly.
I'll show them.
Reporting for duty.
3 face damage is... Let's see, should I attack it with the 1-1 weapon or 2 1-1s here? I do have Quartermaster, but it's not like I don't have other 5-drops like Sludge Belcher or even Harrison Jones. I guess I like attacking it like this because I think by doing this, he's forced to go to trade with the Mad Scientist anyway, so I'm taking 3 more damage here, but I'm probably going to save myself 2 damage anyways. I don't know if he's forced to, but I have Quartermasters, so if both of them stay alive, it's pretty good for me anyways. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna test the trap with this Silverhand Recruit, probably.
For justice.
Actually, it might be better to just Quartermaster still.
To arms, men. The battle. For justice.
Well, my Harrison's gonna get a lot of value. I'm taking a lot of damage now. I'm like so far behind from the early game, missing so many drops. All I had so far was a Muster until turn 5. So
The battle.
I don't need another Quartermaster in my hand. I'd rather have a stronger minion on board, a 3/5, in case of freezing. Okay, so there was no explosive. That should be Snake Trap.
That belongs in a museum.
Hopefully I get some healing now.
Justice.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards next turn, but don't exactly have any healing in my hand yet. I guess this is some healing. Snake Trap. It's definitely a problem for me right now. If I attack, I guess I can attack and Consecrate against the Snake Trap. That doesn't seem so bad. If I play the Belcher and try to just go race them here, I mean, I have a lot of cards. If I just get into race, I can't use all my cards. Another thing is if he senses, I'll probably die like that. I know he didn't have Unleash the Hounds like 2 or 3 turns ago when he had double Juggler up, or even 1 Juggler. Let's see, should I take the risk of mustering here? If I muster here, I'll have like 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess I'm gonna muster and take the risk. It seems unlikely that I play Quartermaster anyways next turn though. Even if he doesn't clear my board with Unleash or kill me with Unleash. I'll probably want to play Tyrion anyways, I feel. But, I mean, this is mid-range. He can have another high main, he can have Dr. Boom. If I just play a really weak minion here, like Acolyte of Pain, it's going to be much harder to fight against those things. So I'm at 6. Pretty good top deck. I'll take that over the Quartermaster any day.
The battle. The battle. The battle. Duty call. For justice.
I don't know what Kalento's Recombobulator Priest is. I have no idea what that deck is. I'm off by 2, I think. 3 times 3 is 9, 12. I'm off by 2 damage here with Core Master and True Silver Champion. My safest move would be to True Silver Champion and Sludge Belcher. I think I'm just going for my safe move, although I could just Core Master. Wait, safer's better.
Duty calls. Duty calls. To battle. I must move quickly. To battle. For justice. To battle. To battle.
So I get the heal for 2 and I have a taunt here in case his hand is like kill command heavy or something. I mean, I'm so far ahead and I'm still so far ahead on board even though I didn't make my Core Master play. If a Core Master can't play Belcher and I don't have lethal anyways, the Owl doesn't affect anything because like it doesn't change anything if he has Owl. My Core Master play just wouldn't have a taunt to begin with, so. Probably play this in case of explosive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's enough.
To arms, men.
That's 9 damage through explosive.
Well played. Duty calls. To battle. Well fought. I concede.
Cheap, medium, and cost viable legend. Midrange Paladin, my favorite deck. That's pretty viable. Like it because it trains you to have good fundamental skills. Like decks like Freeze Mage and Rogue, Handlock, they're very specialized, I guess. It's nice to know them, but they're a lot different than a lot of other decks. Like a deck like Midrange Paladin, you know, if you can play Midrange Paladin, you can play, you know, you can play like all kinds of shamans. You can play Zoo, you can play Midrange Hunter, you can play like Mech Mage. All these decks are similar. Like you can play Arena. Dragon Paladin's, I guess, mostly like a kind of like a for fun, uncompetitive deck. Even if he has Divine Shields here, it's still better to play this than Juggler.
Not on my watch.
This next turn I'll have to play the Knife Juggler though. Oh, that's actually it's still playing Juggler. Actually, wait. So at this point, it's basically whether I want to make the stronger move this turn, which is Zombie Chow, or have the stronger move next turn, so I can play Chow and Juggler next turn. If he doesn't have like a way to add 1 damage, the Chow would pay off, even if I can't play it next turn, I think. So this is a hard decision. Let's see. Trades for the Juggler, then I play these 2. There's no good ping, most likely.
I must move quickly.
This should be bad against Muster for Battle, I think. But if it can get 2 attacks trades cleanly, where it doesn't die in 1 hit, it will still be stronger than playing Knife Juggler, Zombie Chow next turn, just because the 3-2 trade's so much worse than a 2-3. And there's no good ping target next turn. So like if I play Knife Juggler, Zombie Chow, there's not going to be a good target, probably, because he's going to trade the 2-1 for the Knife Juggler, and what's left is a 2-2, and whatever he drops next turn.
I must move quickly.
I don't have any mid-range minions. So I don't really need to take out the Divine Shield. If I had like 4 5/5s and stuff, I would need to take out the Divine Shield, most likely. 7 damage. If I want to attack the Divine Shield, I'll take 7 damage.
Reporting for duty.
But I get the Consecrate next turn. I'm mostly scared of things that'll like break up Consecration here. He's still to kind of trade for my minions though, which is good, so I'm not taking this whole damage, like everything here. Because he can't go face with everything and then get Consecrated, then I'm up with the board still after the Consecrate.
I smell blood.
an okay turn for me. I'm 12 life behind though. But my deck is better late game than his. We have like similar amount of cards too. He has initiative, so it's still like not looking that good. But
Put this apple on your head.
see if I can like take over the board sometime soon. Probably too much damage. I can do a board clear, which is kind of good though.
Put this apple on your head.
Well played.
This should be a good matchup for me because like things like muster for battle means that I can trade for small minions really easily, and also mini bot is really good. Like I should be able to keep up early game decently, but kind of got run over this game with my draws.
Well played. Well played.
This will be super experimental. Almost seems like Tyrion is really good against Warrior, no matter if it's Patron or Control. And I do have a mini bot. It would be super weird though to keep Tyrion. Like I'm always hoping I get Tyrion against Warrior by turn 8, and it's kind of rare because you don't have a lot of cycle and draw in Paladin. So I'm just gonna try it. I don't know if this is right, and it's only because I have a mini bot already. I could see it just being completely wrong, but like against Control Warrior, you can play it pretty slow, and against Patron, it's really nice because Patron has a hard time dealing with Tyrion.
Let the pain speak to me.
Yeah, against a Coindot Acolyte, there's no way for you to make it so they draw one card, I believe. I guess unless you play a Knife Juggler or an Owl, but you can't coin out True Silver because they have the coin, so there's no way to one-shot it. Let's play this slow and get a lot of value.
For duty.
Okay, I'm trying to think what he can do to...
I must move quickly.
If I attack this, I can use weapon and trade. Or, I mean, it's the same thing though, I'd kill it. Alright, let's just go face. I think it might be possible for him to draw 3 cards, but it'd be a little bit weird if I don't attack it right now. Like, it would be something like a way to like... Something like Cruel Taskmaster or Inner Rage or Whirlwind, but those aren't really... There's not really easy moves. It's so weird, right? Like, let's say you attack, then Cruel Taskmaster this. It would achieve that goal, but it would be not like a super obvious thing.
Weapon ready.
For justice.
Because you're also, like, making a really inefficient Cruel Taskmaster. Definitely gonna drop Belcher here. Knife Juggler almost made me to reconsider, like, Knife Juggler Dude. That way it'd still bait up the charge and I'd get to keep a higher mana curve going to late game. I think Grim Patron has really, like, made this matchup more weird, because in that kind of matchup you usually don't play towards, like, getting the most value. It's more like you want to make stronger tempo plays. Against Control Warrior you can play super slow, hoping I don't get Harrisoned, but not playing around the Harrison by attacking. There's a lot of weapons. It's almost like alright to get one charge of True Silver Harrison if they have it, since Muster for Battle turns out a lot worse usually.
Made to fit.
I want to drop a board that can contest Emperor. So probably something like a Knife Juggler and Hero Power here.
Put this apple on
For
your head.
justice.
I also want to start making Hero Powers as much as possible. I have Quartermaster in my hand, so if I can stick one dude on turn 6, then turn 7 Quartermaster with the Hero Power is very strong. So definitely tempts me to do this over playing Sylvanas.
By the power of
Okay, this should be my Quartermaster turn, especially since it makes my guys go to 3 attack for the combo.
reporting for duty.
If I get 1 ping... Okay, never mind. I want 1 ping, right? Yeah, I do want 1 ping. I need 1 ping.
Hey, catch!
The battle.
Oh, no Patron. Patron would have, like, been a disaster for me. Okay, this is controller.
The battle. Duty calls. Follow the rule.
I like just using this attack. I think this is too much damage. It's only 1 more, but it's more vulnerable to the attack anyways. I don't think leaving a 1 boom bot here or killing it before playing the minions is that much different. And it wouldn't be completely wrong to just play Tyrion turn 8 and kill 1 boom bot. I mean, kill both boom bots and hope make it so it's a hard time getting off the Divine Shield.
Made to fit.
But I do like this a little bit better. It's a really good target for Elder Peacekeeper. Nice.
I can take the hit.
If there was somewhere I can kill both these small minions here, and then drop Tyrion, make it so it has a hard time getting Divine Shield. Not too weak to any trades here. I'm weak to the 5-5 trading into a 3-3 in a way.
Put your faith in the light.
I like this over attacking the Armorsmith twice. This way I get to get rid of the armor. He would have 6 that way, or I guess 8 if I attack that twice for shield slamming my guy. It's not like impossible for him to get the armor, but just making it a little bit harder. If this is his only 1 attack minion, like he didn't have Dr. Boom, I definitely would have done it. But there's no way for me to kill both his 1/4s. So one of the minions can kill the Divine Shield anyways. Another move I was thinking was the Elder Peacekeeper plus Sylvanas. But at that point he'd have like 1/4, 1/4, 1/5. It's kind of easier for him to just trade off all the minions and then kill Sylvanas. Not that it would be a good trade, but still doesn't seem as good as this. If only there was a way for me to deal 1 damage here. Alright, I think it's gonna have to be an equality here.
I must move quickly. The battle. Follow the rule for justice. Reporting for duty.
That didn't make much sense. I should have killed the Armorsmith first. Might have been better to go face too, but I think Armorsmith first would make more sense than going face because you get the 1 less armor for killing Rag. I could have made a greedier move not Peacekeepering the Shield Maiden, but that would put me in range of Grom if I took the 5 there. That put me at 12, I believe. My other move would be like make a dude Quartermaster equality instead of the Peacekeeper, but I don't know, these kind of situations where Paladin shines. Maybe. I mean, it depends. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm gonna silence this. I can't really not silence it. Too much damage. Because like my hero power versus his hero power, it's a huge mismatch. Making dudes is so hard for a control warrior to deal with every turn. Probably gonna do this next turn. Didn't want to do it this turn because of the Ash Brinker. In fact, I'm so far ahead on board that I shouldn't play Muster Core because of Brawl.
For justice. The battle.
I don't feel like I'm on my game today. I should have saw a better move. I can't play Acolyte. Actually, it's okay. Let me calculate this for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12 damage. I guess it's okay, because if he brawls to have this combo, what I should have done is ignored Grom after silencing it. I shouldn't have killed Grom this turn. Grom is high tension because I have Sylvanas. Leading up a 4-6 is better for me, and I get to threaten lethal. I should not have killed Grom. That way he has a bad brawl as well, because he brawls on Grom down as well. That was my like huge misplay.
Let none survive.
My shield for Argon. The battle for duty. Well played.
I think this matchup, it's really important to play around swipe somehow early, because usually if they have control going to the mid game, it's really hard. Paladin will have control early game almost no matter what. It's just if Druid can make a bounce back in the mid game, it can get hard because they have threatened you with combo. You really need to ride your early game as long as you can, and the way to really lose the early game, I mean, like the way to make, like for them to make a comeback in the mid game is swipe basically. It's important to play around swipe as much as possible. Like keeping hands that are very like Zombie Chow mini bot Alder heavy compared to like Muster heavy and things like that.
Reporting for duty.
Nox Rise is
Follow the battle.
I have a lot of single target removal. True Silver, the second Peacekeeper, Sylvanas is very good in this matchup. Going to be using my coin here. If I coin out Harrison, the problem is this 4/4 can attack into the Peacekeeper, and then he plays an Ancient of Lore or something. I have no way to deal 1 damage to this. Not really. Not good. I think I have to play Belcher. Just to prevent this trade. If he plays like a 7-drop Dr. Boom or Ancient of Lore, I have Peacekeeper anyways. I don't really need to have Harrison down like a 5/4 here. I can just Peacekeeper that and trade.
Follow the rule.
Next turn Sylvanas probably. Consecrate can clear out the shade. I need 8 more damage. I think it's too expensive trading all my minions into Ancient of War, even if Consecrate is good. Yeah, I'm still gonna play Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
I have to lose these 3/3s in the Divine Shield. All I have is a 2/2 and a 1/2 after. I think this sets me up better, especially because it forces the answer.
I must safeguard.
And it's still okay. I can Consecrate next turn. Still 5/5. Mostly hoping it doesn't have it though.
Where shall I strike?
How good is Consecrate here? It does 6 damage. It's not that good. I could like use True Silver, but I still can't kill that much. I think what I'm gonna do is just Quartermaster here.
Reporting for duty.
Probably gonna use this to attack.
Must move quickly. Last warning. Last warning.
This way I can have like True Silver and Consecrate next turn, or I could have another Quartermaster next turn, because I have one guy already. He might survive. Might want to save the second Quartermaster though, for the muster for battle. My life total isn't super healthy for True Silver. Let's see, Consecrate to 5, True Silver 1, 1, 1. I can leave just a Keeper on the field, but I'm really low. Tyrion is alright, not super good. Makes my True Silver a little bit useless too. Alright, I think I'm going to go with this play here. There's some incentive to save Consecrate for equality, but I think I'm just going to die soon.
For justice.
Weapon ready.
Duty calls.
Try to clear the board a little bit before playing Tyrion, and trying to use my True Silver first.
Well played.